CTV's Jeremie Charron is standing by with more for us this morning from Ottawa. Jeremie, good morning to you. So today is that deadline to repay pandemic loans, receive partial forgiveness. Let's discuss who is eligible or who has been eligible for CEBA loan forgiveness. How does it work?
Yeah, Marcia. So look, to your point, almost 900,000 businesses in Canada signed up for this CEBA loan, emergency business account loan, throughout the pandemic. Really, you had to be an operating business as of 2019. And there was one kind of major criteria. You had to have non-deferrable expenses of between $40,000 and $1.5 million. That's what your business had to have to qualify for this. So hundreds of thousands of businesses across the country qualified for this loan program throughout the pandemic. The extension, the deadline has been extended twice already, to your point. And what this was an interest-free loan up until now, with a one-third portion of it forgivable. Up to $60,000 was the entire amount of the loan. So that forgivable portion up to $20,000 if you accessed that whole $60,000. But now, of course, the deadline has come. And so as of today, if you do not pay the remainder of that loan, you lose the option, Marcia, of that one-third forgivable portion. And then you go into a 3-year loan with a 5% yearly interest rate through the federal government. So
what options are available for businesses right now who, again, as we said in the lead up to our conversation, Jeremie, are scrambling? What options do they have today?
Yeah, businesses are certainly scrambling. That's what we're hearing from advocates. But look, you have a few options. If you can't pay the loan, the first option, of course, is to let this date pass, and then you go into this 3-year loan with a 5% interest rate through the federal government. The other option that is available is to refinance the loan through a bank or any financial institution. Now, of course, depending on what kind of interest rate you get, that could be worth it or not. The benefit of refinancing through a bank or a financial institution is that as long as you get that in order before March 28th, you could still get the forgivable portion. So you could still get back up to $20,000. Perhaps the trade-off there would be maybe a slightly higher interest rate through a bank. But if you've gotten close to paying it off, it may be worth it. So that is another option that businesses have. But we've heard from a lot of advocates here, the Canadian Federation of Independent Business, some of the businesses that we've spoken to so far that say, another extension was needed here. This is going to hurt businesses. Some will fail, they say, and will default on their loans. The federal government has said the time is up. It's been extended already. And the Prime Minister spoke about it earlier this week. Here's what Prime Minister Trudeau had to say.
Businesses have a number of different options if they're facing challenges around the CEBA loans. One is obviously, as the majority of businesses have done, they can repay the CEBA loan by the 18th and benefit from the forgiveness that comes with that. If they can't quite make it by the 18th, there are plenty of financial institutions who are there to give low-cost loans to be able to benefit those businesses as they continue to repay it over the coming years. And if they don't want to engage with their financial institutions, they still have 3 years to repay the entire body of the loan. So there are many different options out there. And as a government, we're going to continue to be there and look for ways to encourage small businesses that are the backbone of our communities, the backbone of our economy.
So look, the federal government has made 2 extensions already. This would be a third if it were to happen today, but obviously the Prime Minister has made it clear that that is not on the table this time around. And so businesses have a difficult decision to make today, whether to try and refinance through a bank or accept this new 3-year loan that will have a 5% yearly interest rate, Marcia.
All right, Jeremie, thank you for that. Appreciate it.